Welcome back to heat number 6, the round of 16. I'm Ben Mundy. I'm joined in the booth by Jess Starling. We just saw the promotional jerseys you can buy off the WSL app and online. Speaking of People's Champs, J.Andre.
Yeah, Jaddy getting underway. Yeah, speaking of People's Champ, that's so true. Hey, everyone just loves him. He's got such a contagious smile and really great surfing. I mean, just this beautiful style we've got so used to seeing for over the last decade here. Jaddy just finding 1,000,001 sections on that wave. They didn't have that many to offer, and he just kept putting his board straight back up there. Didn't get the ride out, but got a lot of really nice damage done. And you just can see that CT class, you know, just not bubbling, not second guessing. He's just putting his board exactly where it needs to be, up in that pocket. So Jadson Andre finding a 24 turner out there when everyone else is finding about 2 or 3. Style of wave in mind as well. I feel like he's been taking those almost closeout waves and just capitalising on 2 big turns. Jaddy here got that completely opposite approach though. Yeah,
he's staying busy. More up and down. First turn, second turn, a lot of spray, like vertical whip. And here the crowd in the background, they're loving it. Meanwhile, just trying to set up for a finish. He's not going to get stuck out the back waiting. He's going to just keep pulling the trigger. Somehow still managing to milk these turns on that really small wave. But he got a 4.5 for his first wave. The Brazilians.
He's got the lead right now. This guy looking to answer back.
Adur Amatriain. There's a roundhouse cutback, whips it off the foam, then starts to fang down the line. Whoa, there's a big turn, trademark, and winds off again. Another swooping roundhouse. Another one, just getting some findings on the inside. Now he starts to put on the afterburners and then clicks out the tail.
So, kind of a lot of variety there, a bit of everything. Sort of traditional power surfing in many ways.
Absolute no fear. So, good wait here for Adur to find this wave. Beautiful roundhouse, start this one off, but this one here, money turn for Adur, and then comes around, gives us 2 calves. Not the craziest of calves we've seen, but does get it on rail here. I thought maybe he misread this inside section. Did well to get the fins out the back on that inside snap. You could see he had to rechange his line coming into that final turn, but wow. They have been the moments that have been getting him through these really hard rounds. I got to say, the size of this wave, the criticalness of that turn and the finishing one, you got to think this is the best wave of the heat so far. Watch him rechange his line. He goes, oh no, I shouldn't be high right now. I need to get to the bottom of the wave. Bottom turn into this section. Release the fins out the back there for Adur with the finish. So staying super composed. Oh, and Jaddy. That's just all happening.
What are you doing out there, pal?
Hello, mate.
Where'd you come from?
This is a 5-point ride, I believe. Really 2 nice opening whips there. He's just, I say it a lot about the goofy footers, but they're just so spring-loaded, and they kind of have to be at this wave. Finding those really steep pockets, almost surfing slightly behind the section and driving up into that pocket from behind the whitewash.
And we see the Brazilian veteran, Jadson Andre, on another small wave. He's going to hope this hugs the reef and off a steep wall. Now he starts to pump through this sort of flat section and can't make it. So, as you see, Adur banging down the line. Nice little speed floater. There's a bit of a sticky rail carve here. Now he identifies another speed floater. He's made some distance here. Another floater. And then after all that work, he traversed some landscape, but he didn't get any of the manoeuvres he was looking for. Now, can he make it pay?
Yeah, this felt like it was one of those sets that kind of ran maybe potentially a little bit wider. He just was chasing this whole entire wave. Gave us a lot of really nice speed floaters, 1 carve. Stayed up in that top third of the wave here, but I don't see this really going above the 5, 6, 7. Nothing super critical on this wave. I mean, great speed. He knew he had to do something pretty special, and so that's why he went.
His take of this wave.
Yeah, don't change a thing, because he's just added to the board here. Really, really nice turns to open up this wave. Just so much speed. That's really set him apart from the rest of the field, and I think that's what's helped him level up his game. Just surfing with a lot of speed and intent down the line. You know, he's really just pushing hard off these tails, getting up and nice and vertical into these lipped. And yeah, Adur, I mean, this is just textbook, really. I mean, it's pretty hard to fault, to be honest, when it comes to surfing, and this size of wave as well, just how much he's staying in the pocket. It's just, oh, a little fish jumped out behind him too.
J.Andre. This is clutch surfing. What's he got? A little sort of slow first turn. Puts his feet on the back just to stomp it at the back to see if he can get some more speed. Now he starts to unwind. A lot of spray. Looks like this wave is going to finish off. And he claims it.
Paddling there.
He's good at paddling.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's very good at paddling.
This was a great answer back here. Bigger looking wave, exactly what he's been waiting for. Sat with priority for a long time. That's a better looking turn here for Jaddy, and a great closeout turn. Big steep section. Felt like he was maybe selling it.
It's still going as well. So we've got the two waves that are going to add to the judges' score. Nice turn out the back from Adur.
Oh no.
But just a little bit sticky through the sun and the glare and the foam. But he's still going. Nice carve. There's the hoot up. Well, Adur just keeps stinging. And then he likes that as well. So he gives himself a fist pump.
To the beach. Probably didn't get that big outside turn he was looking for. And Adur, I feel like he had to go this wave. Jaddy's really asked the question of that 625, but based on this wave, I see this going above that 567. Great turn there from Adur. Just buried the rail a little bit sticky. And then in through this midsection, that's when he really starts to unload. Gets a little bit more room to work with down the line. That turn, it's adding points here for Adur. I see that going above that 567.
And A.Amatriain deserved that. I thought he was the better surfer throughout that. He got the better waves and didn't make many mistakes, or if any, in the bass. So stoked. Look at that. There's your happy ending you wanted, Jess.